Diego. MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. In is Christian Yelich, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot high in the air. Turner is there. He's got it one away. In now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ian Desmond will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. The 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Nope,
the fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Verlander is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. Springer has it in his sights. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Buster Posey. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses with it, 1-1. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. 1-2 now. Turner on second. Bryant on at first with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
A great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
full count now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for South Korea.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
J.D. Martinez.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Bryant waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He's set to lead off the home half. For the second.
Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Yelich is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Three and 0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the ball.
And they got him. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in now, George Springer. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. misses for the second ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So coming to the plate, Justin Verlander. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. George Springer would be next. The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Trey Turner.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Taken. Strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Here's Chris Bryant now. Here comes the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Digging in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled off. Yelich at second. Gardner at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Murphy. On to Desmond for the force, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, George Springer. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And what is it?
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-0 now. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Murphy.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Chris Bryant now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Back up the middle. Murphy has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Buster Posey now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Verlander. He popped out in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Justin Upton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is in the air out to left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball.
Oh, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Leading off for Chicago. Right. Fielder. Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Two-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Tapper up the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
A ball and a strike now. Inside and low, 2-1. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
George Springer.
Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another shot now, Clayton Kershaw. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a first-pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Springer is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gardner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. 1 out, nobody on. And the count will be full.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. Posey waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Murphy.
Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. That's inside. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Bryant. Your attention, please.
Pitch on the way. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's way up there to the top of the Western Metal Building. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felipe Rivero. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Wilson Contreras is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Right there, Murphy at second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On the ground to the right side. Murphy gets to it from deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time. And here's Buster Posey now. From the Bronx, here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch. As we bring you this one here tonight. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Severino is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty B, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate in 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And quickly there are two away. In now, Brian Dozier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Right side, but it's well fouled.
Yelich.
The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gregorius.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. At the plate, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez from the stretch. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here is the killer, Carmen Killebrew. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So stepping in, Jim Edmonds. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it.
And we'll have to leave it there. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Hit out towards second, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there, 2 gone. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He's set, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he'll get in there safely. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now. Here now is Mike Zunino as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So So here now is the pitcher, Michael Pineda. Here's the pitch.
Number 35, Michael Pineda.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier, and they're runners at the corners now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Corey Seager. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the... Ready now, Luis Severino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Seager. And there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time. Stepping, Jim Edmonds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Zunino. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Pineda. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gregorius over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end. Riding in once again, George Springer, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep to right center. Gordon looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0 the count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Gordon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So striding in, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Line drive to center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2 now. Bellinger's off and running. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses for ball 4. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Joey Gallo will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On to first, and that.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll let 1-0. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Into the second deck and gone. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. For more, Luis Gonzalez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the third out. Ready once again.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Seager loves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. One away, and